This is the tale of a man who was cheated by his own decisions. A man who met his doom, for he could not accept the cruel fate of his existence. The vast, dark sky seemed to agree with the gloomy air that had surrounded his life for the past few years. Since his wife's death, the man had been but a lost soul, wandering through life in a dazed state, his beloved daughter the sole reason to live on, until fate decided to play its tricks on him. He had watched helplessly as his wife perished before him, her last words pleading him to protect their child. But he had failed his wife. His daughter, too, now laid weakened on her deathbed, withering before his eyes. Faith and hope had left him. The gods had not saved his wife, and they would not have mercy on his daughter. So as despair took him, he turned to the one thing that could save her. There were whispers of a lady in the woods with unnatural powers. They called her a spiritual healer, although his wife had favored the term witch. But he did not care. He knew this woman was his only hope. Thus he sought for said woman, and found her he did. But the witch could not help him. His daughter would not live to see the next moon. Ridden by sorrow and agony, the man bowed and begged for her aid. He would do anything to save his child. Death could not take his beloved daughter away from him. At his desperate words, the witch reluctantly told him of the only way he could keep death from stealing his daughter. He traveled miles and miles through wilderness, arid and then wet lands, until the road vanished beneath the hooves of his horse. The sky wept above him, and soon lightning came to join the rain. And then he saw it. "Does death frighten you?" the witch had asked him. And as he drew his gun and shot the dark figure in the chest, his answer was still the same. He feared nothing but life, a life without his loved ones. He had done what was needed to assure his daughter's survival. But as the shot resonated over the hills of the mountains and a bright light appeared before him, he felt his soul shatter into a million pieces. "Thank you," he heard a voice say as he fell to his knees at the sheer pain in his chest. There was a gaping hole where his heart should have been. His voice had abandoned him, and with it his humanity. And then everything went black. The man had taken death's task of maintaining the balance of souls in the world of the living, and his first charge, his dear daughter, who had just taken her last breath.